Welcome back, guys. Dirk the Red Panda here with Tennis Ace. We left off last time in day 11, just before we left the classroom for practice. And so, that's what this is going to be. The rest of day 11, and our whole tennis dilemma. So yeah, we're starting to get back into the more tennis part of Tennis Ace. So that's all I got to say for now. And with that out of the way, let's get into the reading. The courts are surprisingly empty for a Thursday. Actually, they're too empty. More than half of our members are absent. Where the hell is everyone? Hey. Gah! What the hell? Saya stands there, looking at me as if I were crazy. Jesus, calm down. It's just me. Don't just walk up on someone like that. Hey, it's not my fault. I tried calling you, but you didn't listen. Oh, is that so? She frowns, leaning closer to my face. Saya? You look so... blech. Well, geez, thank you. You look lovely today. She shakes her head in negative. No, not like that. Just... your face looks so awful. Alright, what did I ever do to you that you're suddenly insulting me so much? She groans, rubbing the bridge of her nose with frowned brows. Again, not like that. I just mean that you don't look good. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just feeling a little under the weather. Is it because of the competition this weekend? Perceptive as always. No, like I said, I'm fine. And yet when you say I'm fine, I get so sad that I want to off myself. Seriously, you're a terrible liar sometimes. Look, I'm alright. You're not feeling the pressure? Pressure? What pressure? I've been the undisputed champion of the prefecturals for the past 5 years. I think I'll manage. I know. All the more reason for you to be under pressure. What? How is that more reason? Nico, seriously, stop trying to lie to me. You and I both know that you're not fooling me. She puts her hands on her hip, leaning a little to the side as if to emphasize her point. Being the champion for so long puts you under a lot of stress because everyone will be expecting you to win again and you're afraid that you might lose. Not only that, count the fact that you've been underperforming a lot more lately and boom, recipe for stress. Well, doesn't it all sound so simple when you say it? That's because it's true. That's because you're crazy. I walk over to where Coach is in an attempt to walk out of this conversation, but Saya seems to follow me around. You always do this, you know? It wouldn't kill you to open up a bit. Can I just practice in peace? What's going on here? Coach overhears the last part of our conversation after excusing the player he was talking to and turns his attention to us. I swear, his figure is so imposing and exhales an aura of respect. So unlike the actual person. Nothing. Saya's decided that I'm under stress, which I'm not, so now she's hounding me until I admit to it. He frowns, crossing his arms. You are under stress. Ha! Told you! What? Not you too! The big crocodile sighs, rubbing his eyes in exasperation. Nico, I've been your coach since your first year here, and I've seen how you used to play back in junior high. I know for a fact that you're underperforming because of stress. I'm fine. Sure, keep saying that enough times and you might just fool someone. Probably a toddler, but who's keeping track? Are you two going to gang up on me now or what? No one's ganging up on you, but you're stubborn as a mule. You think I can't recognize when someone's slacking off in practice? I raise my brow, shooting him a dubious glance. Really? This coming from you? You're notorious for skipping practice. Coach smiles. Yes, but see, I'm not a player. That's rich. Seriously, why did you think I even invited Morisaki and the others over? I thought playing against someone that's already at a world level might give you that spark back. Really? You went through all that trouble just because of me? He shrugs, looking completely nonchalant about it. For the most part. I won't lie and pretend it didn't benefit some of the other players as well. But you're definitely the one that benefited the most from it. I am? Oh yes, I think this is the first time I've actually seen you improve since I've become your coach. You can't imagine how frustrated I was getting such a jewel in the rough, only to see it refuse to be polished for over 2 years. Jeez, he makes me sound so bad. Now, I have no doubt that you have the skills to dominate at the next tournament, but I have every doubt that you'll fail to show them. Hey, do you really have that little faith in me? With all honesty, yes. Trying to put it nicely, also yes. He puts his hand on my shoulder, for sure trying to comfort me. Don't take it personally, kid. As long as you can surpass that mental block you've got going on for the past few years, I'm sure you'd be able to do well again. You speak as if I haven't been doing well. You forgot that I was twice the national champion in junior high, or that I've been second place for the past 3 years. All impressive achievements on their own, sure. At least the 2 national championships. I'm a little skeptical in the past 3 years though. Why? He scratches his chin, taking a pause whilst musing over his next words. I believe you could have done so much better. In fact, I believe that if you actually played to your full potential, you could probably be the champion as is. I raise an eyebrow at him. Really? Are you perhaps forgetting about Takagi? The other genius player that's been taking Japan by storm and comfortably beating everyone else? Coach snorts, giving me a few more taps on the shoulder. I never said it'd be easy. Just that it'd be feasible. Sure, you could stand to improve more and that would definitely increase your chances, but I still think things would be so much easier if you just lined up. I rolled my eyes, groaning. Line up. You have any more sage advice that will magically make me get over all these assumed problems you keep insisting I have? Coach sighs. You really are one tough nut to crack. You still deny it after everything I said? Yes. Both him and Saya, who had stayed out of the conversation so far, sigh. See, I told you he's stubborn. You told him? So you've been talking about me behind my back. That's awful. I talk to Coach about everyone in the club. It's kind of my job as the captain. Don't be such a diva. Coach shakes his head sideways. I don't even know what's the point of us having this conversation right now. You already admitted to needing help a while ago, remember? When did I do that? He snorts. When you took Keisuke as your training partner. Wait, I never told you that. So you admit that you did tell someone that. Wait, what? Wait! He lifts an eyebrow, smiling deviously at me. Did you? I just played you, boy. Not like I was particularly hard either. But, don't worry about it, kid. As long as you're trying to sort yourself out, I won't say anything. Just come to me if you need any help. That's what I'm here for, after all. Fine. He smiles, bellowing out a laugh and giving me an incredibly overreacted thumbs up. He really is an eccentric one. Alright, I'll leave you to your practice. Have fun. Wait, you're not gonna tell me what to do? He stops in his track and turns around, looking at me in confusion. Tell you what to do? Do I need to? Well, you've been my coach for 2 years already, and you've never altered my training menu. I've been using the same one for the past 2 years. That's because I don't need to. What? You didn't notice? Your current training menu is already perfect for the playstyle you want to pursue, so I never felt any need to change it. Of course, if you had decided to change things up, then I'd direct you, but for the most part, you've been spot on in everything. Wait, so you haven't been avoiding directing me because you're lazy? He laughs, scratching his neck. Oh, make no mistake, I am lazy. But I also take my job seriously. If there was anything a coach suggested, a different exercise or a new approach, then I would have. But you've been doing everything right for the most part. Your problem isn't physical, it's mental. And given that I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, I can't do much to help you there. Well, of course, if you want my help with something, you need only ask. But until then, as long as you're taking your training seriously and not making any mistakes, I have no reason to step in and correct you. I see. I never knew. Coach walks away from us and sits back down on one of the benches. Before, I thought he was just lazing around and wouldn't even think twice about it. But now, if I actually pay attention, I can see that he's watching everyone intently. He might not be walking around shouting orders, but he's making sure that everyone is doing what they're told. I honestly had no idea he was this dedicated. I kinda suspected it over the years. Then why didn't you ever say anything? Suspecting it and knowing it are two different things. I couldn't tell you that without being sure. That's why I always told you to give him a chance. I guess I should have listened. Yep, you should. Anyway, I'm gonna do some more rounds to see if anyone needs help, and I'll get back to my own training. Sighing, I reach into my bag and grab my racket. I don't know how I should feel right now. I don't like being told that I'm in a slump or that I have a problem or that I'm underperforming or, well, anything else related to it. But I have to stop getting so defensive about it. I already know that I'm not performing my best. It's the whole reason why I asked K-kun to be my practice partner. I really have to stop getting discouraged so easily. Ah, there you are. I hear the sound of hurried steps echoing from behind me and, sure enough, Shuichi is there. Oh hey Shuichi, what's up? Could I talk to you for a second? There was something I wanted to ask you this morning, but I kind of forgot given the whole thing with the taste testing. Ah yeah, that disaster. Disaster? Why disaster? I thought it was fine. Most of the food was good. Good. Maybe. Certainly bad for my heart, though. I don't think it was that bad. Most of it didn't look too bad. Only 1 or 2 dishes had me scared to try them out. Well, duh. You're the master of repulsive cooking. I'll defer to you on that. Anyway, what is it that you wanted? So, I just heard the news last night. Dad's latest business trip is ending early. He's coming back home this Monday. Oh, really? How come? I thought he was supposed to be away for 2 months. Yeah, well, apparently the negotiation he was mediating between his company and whoever it was they were trying to make an agreement with broke down. That kinda sucks. You think he'll be in a bad mood when he comes back? I know he'll be in a bad mood. That's why I kinda wanted your help organizing a welcoming party for him. I mean, he was away for almost a month. Doesn't your father hate parties? Nah, just the ones that make too much noise. I think a quiet gathering with his closest friends and some good food could put him in a decent enough mood. Then maybe, just maybe, he might not make my life hell once he's back. Sure, I'll help you. What sort of food do you think of getting for the party? There are a ton of places we could order from. Nah, I think homemade food would be best. You know, to give him that homely feeling. I was thinking that I could cook. Oh God, no! That's an idea. What, you don't think I can cook? No. That's not what I'm saying at all. Just that, well, maybe we'd be best if you organized other stuff. You're the one who knows his friends and what he likes, so maybe you should organize the party and let me do the cooking. Oh, yeah, I guess that works. In fact, it's probably a better idea. Thanks, Nico. Saved by the gong. Or in this case, Shuichi's gullibility. If I had let him make the food for the party, all those guests would leave in caskets. And I'd very much prefer if my best friend were in charge with multiple counts of involuntary manslaughter. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I can find an old copy of Dad's address book. I might not know all of his friends by name, but I could reach out to the people he knows from that. An address book? In this day and age? Wouldn't he just use his phone's contact list? Dad's terrible with technology, remember? Oh yeah, that's true. He still uses an old feature phone from 6 years ago. Okay, if you want homemade food to make him feel more at home, you'd probably prefer to host it at your place, right? Yeah, I doubt Dad would want to go out of the house after arriving from a month-long trip anyway. Got it. Should we have a cake? Every party should have a cake. What kind of cake does your dad like? Ah, that's easy. We spent the next several minutes having fun planning out this little party for Shuichi's dad. In the end, neither of us got much work done in our respective clubs. I even got chewed out by Coach because of it. God, it's hot. It's way too hot for 5 p.m. on a spring day. I know the weather forecast said we'd have a heat wave this weekend, but damn, I didn't expect it to come so soon. I'm so glad I changed out of those sweaty clothes and into something more comfy. Nor for it to be this strong. No sign of Jean either. 5:15. I've been waiting out here for over 10 minutes already. Why is it that when it comes to that tiger, I always sit around waiting for a long time? Nico-san? Ha, Kei-kun. I didn't see you there. I'll say, I walked all the way over to you and even called you a few times before you answered. Is that so? Sorry, I don't function all that well in heat. Keisuke wrinkles his nose. Doesn't help that you're still covered in sweat. You should really start using the showers after practice. I'm already having a hard time with the heat as is. Don't pile on more stress. Sorry. By the way, I didn't see you at practice today. I thought you'd gone home early. Nah, I had some things I need to take care of first. What happened? I guess it's okay to tell you. Keisuke looks away and down at the floor. This gesture alone is enough to pique my curiosity. Sure you can. What's up? A few days ago, I went to a music store to buy a new mic. When I was there, I had to play a song to test the mic and all. Since they didn't have any recording booths free, I kinda recorded it on the store floor. Oh wow, was it awkward? A little bit. I kinda zoned out of it all while playing, but I felt really weird once I noticed the crowd that formed. Oh damn, you attracted a crowd while testing out your mic? Yeah, they seemed to think it was an event happening at the store. I got a lot of praise that day, about how I have a good singing voice and how I'm good with the guitar. So I decided to join the light music club. Oh, that's neat. But wait, what about the manga club? I quit that a while ago, right around the time they insisted I cosplay as a popular visual novel character from our club's booth in the festival. Aw, that could have been fun. It was a character from a homo game. So yeah, done with that. I planned on just going to the light music club to watch, but they roped me into applying. Did you know that our light music club actually has a band? As in, the band members are the only people in the club? That's a bit fishy. Why aren't there more people? Not many people are willing to pick up an instrument and learn it, and that's the minimal requirement to join. I think I'd be interested in learning guitar at some point. Maybe you could teach me. Keisuke scoffs, shaking his head in negative. Sorry, but I'm in no way qualified to teach someone. What? Why not? Teaching requires patience, a trait that I definitely don't have. I'd probably lose my patience and I'd end up screaming at you for base mistakes. Huh, you don't really look the type to lose patience that often. You're kidding, right? I lose my patience all the time. I always get irritated in the courts and end up not playing well because of it. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Either way, I ended up spending all my time after class over there. Their band is really interesting. Their vocalist is very talented. She's a senior from Urata's class. Oh, is that so? What kind of music do they make? They don't have any originals yet. They're very good players, mind you, but they're not very good composers. I saw the sheets for some of their attempts, and, well, bad. So bad. But still, their vocalist's voice, I can listen to her sing all day. It was truly amazing. I'm glad you have fun. And what did they think of your singing and playing? Oh yeah, that. Keisuke immediately becomes restless, scratching at the back of his neck and looking away. What? Well, I kinda didn't do anything. What? Why? I got... shy, I guess? Shy? You got shy? You went into that club specifically so you could sing and play guitar. Well, what would you have done? Played? Oh yeah. Well, you're much braver than I am then. Oh, come on! I hide my eyes behind my hands, taking deep breaths to calm myself. Keisuke, what's the point of you signing up for the light music club if you just go there to watch? What would you say if Jun signed up for the tennis club just to watch? Did you just call me Keisuke? That's what you focused on? Sorry. It's just that I'm not used to you calling me by my full name. Seriously, if you're going there for the music, then you should, play music. I'm still not sure on that. I want to, but... I stand, silently waiting for him to continue his sentence, but he continues to stare at me without saying a word. But... I'm shy. You routinely play tennis in big tournaments watched by dozens, if not hundreds of people, and yet you decide to feel shy about singing in front of 4, maybe 5 high school students? I never said it was a rational fear. Well, good, because then you'd be wrong. Oh, shut up. I'll do it on my own time. As long as you actually do it. You're very annoying sometimes, you know that. I try to put on the most smug grin I can muster. Oh, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're unbelievable. I try. Oh, by the way, are you going to have someone come pick you up today? Yes, always. Why? Oh, it's nothing major. I just wanted to know if you'd like to walk with Jun and I part of the way home. I think Shuichi might even join us if Jun takes too long. Kisuke's nose twitches a couple of times, something it always does when he's in deep thought. I guess I could. They only said that I need to go home by one of my father's cars. They never said I had to be picked up at school. You really always look for a way to weasel out from under your family's rules, don't you? Always. I hear the sound of approaching footsteps at a hurried pace. We both turn around at the same time to see a tiger huffing and with his brow covered in beads of sweat. Nico-san, I'm sorry it took so long. I lost track of time. Arishihara-san. Hi. Yeah, hi. Are you alright? You look very winded. I'm fine. I didn't notice how much time was passing while I practiced and only stopped when a teacher came by to get me. I ran over here because I didn't want to keep Nico-san waiting any longer. Well, at least you were dedicated to your craft. True, but I still preferred if he kept his eyes on the clock every now and then. Sorry. It's fine. It's just a little hot today, that's all. Well, I didn't notice it much. The piano room has air conditioning after all. Die. What? What did I do wrong? Nico-san has been standing out in the heat since practice ended, after hours exercising and sweating. I don't think he'd like to hear you talking about being in an air-conditioned room. Sorry. I sigh. Even if I'm a little annoyed at him, I can't really stay mad at this guy. It worries me that I'm starting to develop a weakness to him. Gah, now that I think of it, I'm the same way with Aki. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh good, I thought I messed up big time there. It'd take a lot more than that to piss me off. Oh. He's lying, of course. He's incredibly petty. Hey! What? It's true. Since when am I petty? You once went a full day without talking to me because I accidentally spoiled the ending of a movie that was based on a book that was released 40 years ago. That's not being petty. I kinda think it is. What? You too? Who did what? Yeah! Shuichi shows up out of nowhere, putting a hand on my shoulder and speaking up. Jesus, settle down. Why is everyone deciding to sneak up on me today? Everyone? Did I miss something? Because this was the first time I've seen you get sneaked up on today. Well, there was Saya a little earlier. So, 2 people. That hardly qualifies as everyone, you know. Oh, shut up. Nico-san is just being overdramatic again. What? Oh, you guys suck. Actually, I agree with Jun-kun here. Of course you do. Well, anyway, what's up? What were you guys talking about? What did I miss? Shuichi, get this. They were telling me that I, this brilliant ray of sunshine standing before your eyes, am petty. Can you believe this? First of all, brilliant ray of sunshine. Dude, get over yourself. Hey, how rude. Oh great, now all three of them are cracking up at my expense. And second of all, you are petty. What? Yeah, you get upset and pout for the silliest of reasons. I remember this one time, this was a couple of years ago when I was sleeping over at your place, when you got mad at me after I won every single round of Sidewalk Fighter 2. You then proceeded to make dinner for everyone but me. You told me, I'm sorry, you're too full of yourself to fit anything else in there. I had to go hungry that night. Oh wow, that's awful. But I was a child. You were 15. You were old enough to know what you were doing. But, are you going to do this for the whole walk home? Because if so, then I'd rather just have my car come pick me up here. What? How rude!
Nico-san, they're doing this on purpose to annoy you.
Wait, what? Keisuke and Shuichi finally break character and begin to laugh hysterically, to the point of having trouble catching their breaths. You... Yes? When did you... How did you... Why did you... Ugh! Is that supposed to be Japanese? I didn't understand a single word. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Aw, don't be like that. We're just having some harmless fun. At your expense, of course. The two of them continued to harp on me for the entirety of the walk back home. I've completely lost track of time at this point. All I know is that I've been sitting in the living room glued to the TV since after dinner.
Aniki?
The light is flicked on. I reach out with my hands to cover the sudden assault on my vision.
What are you still doing up?
What do you mean still doing up? Has everyone else gone to sleep?
Yeah, it's 3 a.m.
Wow, really? I look up at the clock on the far wall and, sure enough, it's already that late. I didn't even notice the time passing.
Seriously, what are you doing up?
Aki yawns, rubbing his eyes. He flops down on the couch, lying the back of his head on my lap and looking directly up at me. I've been watching some footage.
Footage?
For the first time since he came downstairs, Aki looks at the TV screen.
Is that the kid Keisuke-san told you about? The Akita?
I nod, keeping my eyes glued to the screen.
You've been watching videos of him for 2 weeks. Are you sure you should be obsessing so much about a single player?
I can't help but worry. Something about the way he plays just ticks me off.
You mean how he plays so much like you?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I think I've already rewatched this particular match 4 or 5 times. I keep looking for something that's not there. For some reason, seeing this guy play just makes me uneasy.
You don't even know if you're gonna go up against him anyway.
I get the feeling that I will. If we're talking about skills alone and getting rid of all other factors, I can easily see this guy placing in the top 4. In fact, the only player other than me in the prefecture that I can imagine beating him is Keikun. If we're talking about skills alone, Keikun should be better than him, but I just have this growing sense of discomfort whenever I watch this guy playing. That's weird. I look down to see that Aki's staring intently at the TV, also watching the match going on the screen. What's weird? Well, it's not just that the guy plays like you. Every single move he makes looks like a carbon copy of you. It's as if he's mimicking you while playing. Yeah, I noticed this. This is really creepy. Do you think he's actually mimicking you? I don't know. When I met him, he seemed to already know me. So you're saying that it's possible? Maybe. I'd hope not. It'd be kind of creepy if it were true. He seems to be pretty good. I don't think I could beat him. Well, that'd be a tall order. He's 4 years older than you. He shrugs, looking back up at me. So, you were beating high school players by your first year of junior high, and professional players face people much older than them all the time. Professional players have all at least reached full maturity. You still have the body of a kid against someone near adulthood. Still doesn't explain how you did it. Well, honestly, I don't even know all that well. And it's not like I was beating high school players left and right. Maybe once or twice. Aki, I think you exaggerate too much when it comes to me. But it's true. Maybe, but how can I put this? You seem like you think I'm the ultimate player or something. Never mind. This is not the conversation I want to be having with my kid brother at 3 a.m. I'm gonna head to bed. You should go back too. Sure. I'll just grab a glass of water. That's what I came here to do anyway. I shut off the television and Aki props himself up from my lap, letting me get back up. By the way, Nikki, is it okay if some of my friends from the club watch your matches? I don't mind, but why would they be coming over to my match instead of yours? I asked them to record your matches from a lot of angles for me. Why? My coach said he wanted us to get videos of players we admired to try and base ourselves on them. So you want to try playing more like me? Yeah. Why do I get the feeling that there's a second doppelganger of me about to be born? Sure, knock yourselves out. Yay, thanks. I really have to learn to say no to him. And that is it for day 11. Man, this day is going to be intense to say the least for you guys. Like, remembering like days 2 or 3 or whatever when we played the professional players. This is what day 12 is going to be like. Basically, the tournament happens and we're going to be playing some hardcore tennis. And what a better time for it to happen than around my 100 subscriber mark. My goodness, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got finals coming up in the next 2-3 weeks. And if I do this, it's like, Yeah, it's gonna be tough to put in another 2-hour video. So yeah, you guys could comment in the description if you want this next episode to be a full, like, day's worth of it, like a 2-hour special like last time, or if I should cut things up and do something different for my 100 subscriber special. Alright, so that's all I got to say. And so with that out of the way, take care, guys.